Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to all our listeners here at Sembang Sihat by SihatSihat. Guess what? It's another episode, it's another podcast, and once again, another national athlete with us. And it's not just anyone. He's a national champion. He's an intercontinental champion. Soon to be a world champion. If he's not, already is, alright? So he's Malaysia's own number one boxer, 9 wins. With, 5 knockouts, I'm pretty sure. Undefeated world champion right now. In the future, in the making. Undefeated champion in the making. Ladies and gentlemen, listeners of Sembang Sihat by SihatSihat, please give your warm welcome to my special guest today, Mr. Adli Goldenboy Hafidz. Yo! Assalamualaikum, bang.
Waalaikumsalam. Baik, alhamdulillah.
Sorry intro macam gila sikit tapi macam first time dapat jumpa dengan champion ni kan.
Boleh lah jadi my announcer soon nanti. Dan during my event, invite lah.
Okay, alhamdulillah, terima kasih tu. Boleh jadi MC kan. Kalau masuk WWE boleh pasang kat sini.
Boleh.
So bang, terima kasih. Bang nak panggil Mr. Adli ke Abang Adli?
Adli lah, okay. Adli, okay.
Aku lupa, aku itu daripada kau tu.
Lagi tua kan. Yalah.
So Adli, thank you so much for joining us this evening lah kan. Okay, dengan hujan apa semua, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. Alright.
No problem.
So biasanya kat SihatSihat, Sembang Sihat, kita ada just intro dulu lah to all of our guests. So first of all, I just want to ask, how old are you and where are you from?
Okay, thank you, brother. So, my full name is Adli Hafidz Muhammad Fauzi. I'm 32 years old, born in Johor Bahru. So, currently a Malaysian professional boxer with a 9 wins, 0 loss, 0 draw, with 5 knockouts. So, I'm going to fight for the 10th competition soon in January for the world title in Malaysia. Inshallah.
Is it the first time that Malaysia is getting a world championship? Like by a Malaysian?
Yeah, in professional boxing.
It's the first time, right?
First time, bro. First time.
You're the first. You're the pioneer. You're the next generation. You're the next big thing lah, if I can say so myself lah, right? Contoh lah, kan? Tak, sebab like you say, because boxing ni kalau ikutkan daripada the old days lah, the 40s, the 50s, dah lama dah. This is an old sport.
Yes.
But when it comes to unfortunately, when it comes to sports in Malaysia, susah sikit nak dapat recognition. Memang susah. You have to do a lot of things on your own, and then the fight to the top memang payah. And one thing I have to ask first lah, how is your training, first of all? How's your training been lah? When you first started, compared to how you are now, like what's the progress like?
You mean like daripada awal start sampai sekarang macam mana?
Awal start macam mana? How was your training like? Sekarang ni macam mana? Is it the same ke ataupun you dah buat improvements? So you have a different style of working of training?
Okay, so like this, in terms of like improvement, lots of improvement for sure, because right now I'm focus on performance. So boxing, you kena tahu yang dia ada pelbagai elemen yang you have to cover, kan? So bila you dah complete all those element, so after that then you can focus for performance. Okay, for example, I'm telling you, like, semua orang lari, tapi untuk boxer ni dia lari, tapi lari dia pelik sikit. Dia tak go to distance, dia go to time. So for example, like normal people running 5 km about 30 minutes kan.
Yeah.
Boxer 1 km 3 minutes times 5. Yeah.
Times 2 times 5 round ke?
Kan. Boxer dia pelik sikit. Jadi a lot of improvement that I can see myself in, especially after I training undergo in ISN, so I can rasa lah dia punya high performance punya equipments and recovery especially kan. So kalau training daily macam dekat gym, the different kalau kita training dekat performance punya gym. Yes. So kalau tanya daripada awal sampai sekarang, memang my progression based on that kind of performance lah. So pada saya, kalau saya training dekat tempat yang bagus, InsyaAllah saya akan jadi bagus. Macam tu lah.
So basically environment affects your performance lah.
Yes. Definitely.
Okay. So how old were you when you first started? Because you're only 32 years old and you already had 10 fights. Biasanya macam like from your debut back in like what?
15.
Since 15, right? And
15.
it's only been a 5-year career, to be honest lah.
Yeah.
So it's like 5 years and it's only been 9 fights going on 10 tau. So how long have you been training before you decided to debut yourself to the world?
Actually, I started to know boxing since 15 years old.
Yeah.
So you know what? I start to fight. My first fight, it was I think December 2004.
Ui, baru 5 tahun
Amateur. Baru habis result PMR. Baru keluar result PMR that one. And then saya fight. Saya takut tau first fight saya. So bila saya fight, saya tumbuk opponent saya tumbuk perut dia. Lepas tu saya tumbuk dia punya muka kan. And then that time dia punya hidung dia bleeding tau. So bila bleeding kan, saya ada rasa satu karakter lah dalam diri saya yang saya tak boleh nampak darah tau. So I hit his face until referee stop tolak I push kan. And then after that referee angkat tangan saya, so menang kan. So bila after that I feel like something different. Something different means like saya pernah main bola, saya pernah main lomba lari, saya pernah macam-macam sukan I try before I join boxing. So, I tak rasa kepuasan macam menang boxing tau. Kepuasan macam mana? Tangan you berdarah-darah. And then orang sorak. Kan? Bila
and
turun.
your hand naik ke tak?
Yes. You raise your own hand kan. And then, bila I turun, tanya. Terima kasih kan. And then, I rasa macam, boxing ni macam ada chemistry dengan saya kan. So, I straight away decide myself, I want to stop playing football. I want to stop playing any sport. I want to focus on boxing. So, turning on lah kan, on the age of 15 until now, I compile my all amateur record. I think about 100 fight.
Whoa.
100 fight ada.
So 100 amateurs before you actually decided to go for professional. Okay, that's understandable lah, because some people debut too soon and then the downfall is faster.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So at the age of 15 when you started boxing, right? The day you decided to focus on boxing, right?
Yeah.
What was the first thing that changed? Your diet ke apa? Like, what was the first thing in your mind yang you tahu you kena tukar?
Oh, my lifestyle, bro. Definitely. You know, I share you something lah. I ni bukannya budak yang baik. Budak yang kaki ponteng, kaki sosial, bercampur, naik basikal semua kan. So, bila I started to join boxing, I realised that I can manage my time, you know, because of what? For example, pagi sekolah, petang kena siap-siap balik, pergi tuition, and after tuition pukul 5 pergi training. So I repeat hari-hari, pukul 10 tidur. So I discipline myself, you know. I discipline myself to, macam kau kena on time. Time tidur, time makan, time training. So I realised that my lifestyle changed, you know. Change to be more disciplined, to be more punctual, to be more productive kan. So saya rasakan bagus juga aku jadi boxer kan. Aku rasa time manageable, aku rasa more manageable time kan. So bila Sabtu Ahad relax, rest, tengok movie dengan kawan. Okay, Monday start balik routine. I repeat this thing until now, you know, 17 years already, you know.
Okay, so in a way kan, would you say that boxing disciplined you, like it made you more mature as a human being, not just as an athlete but also as a human being? Would you agree tak?
Betul, I agree, totally agree. Because of what? Until now, for me, kalau I tak tidur on time, kalau I tak makan on time, kalau I tak training on time, I rasa macam I ni lose something. I rasa macam I ni macam membazir masa tau. So that I have to I cakap dengan diri I, Lee, kenapa kau tak training ni? Padahal ni waktu training kau. Macam sekarang kan, 3:47. By right, my training time ni. 3:30 to 5:30 kan, biasanya. So, Lee, apa kau buat ni kan? Kau membazir masa kau. Malam I pakai kasut bro, I training. So, I complete my routine, daily routine. I cakap, by hook, by crook, aku mesti complete my daily routine. Okay. So that I train myself daripada kecil kan, so dah terbiasa tau.
So, in terms of so lifestyle was one thing, tapi macam dari segi pemakanan macam mana, diet tu macam mana pula? Itu lagi sakit biasanya sebab kita like macam compared to other athletes lah, macam pemain bola ke apa, like they can still enjoy the rice, kau still boleh enjoy di sekandar apa semua boleh enjoy lagi. Tapi boxers, fighters, any kind of fighter lah, that is a luxury dia. Itu memang kalau dapat makan nasi lemak tu kira macam kau off day lah tu.
Ya, betul.
So macam mana, how do you adjust yourself? Sorry terbuka nasi lemak.
Sebenarnya I nak share lah. Memang I makan nasi lemak. Tapi nasi lemak seminggu sekali je weh. Tak boleh makan hari-hari. I makan seminggu sekali dah set. Adli seminggu sekali je nasi lemak. Fast food 1 month once. Kalau tak makan lagi bagus. Okay. And then kalau you cerita pasal diet, boxing ni tak adalah strict sangat. Diet. Actually, diorang ni diet to make weight je. Okay, so they cut all the foods and water, everything just to make weights. But for me, I'm different. Because I'm doing research. Instead of I become an athlete, I'm also a personal coach. And then I also, selalu engage with the nutritionist. Then what I can say that dia tak strict lah. Dia tak terlalu strict. Unless you train yourself. You must train your body to adapt with the lifestyle. For example, like I have 1 month to go to fight. So I have to change 1 month punya meal. I'm not diet 6 months, 7 months before fight. No. So after 1 month before fight, I change. For example, like I have to not cut. I have to take less rice, but I have to eat more fruit instead of I'm drinking more plain water. Okay, so that I'm changing the teknik lah dia punya makan lah, rutin makan kan. Selalu saya makan nasi, lok kari lah, lok ayam rendang lah apa kan. Sedap kan. Tapi saya kena makan nasi, lok salmon. Saya kena makan salad dengan buah. Saya kena makan sandwich. Sebab I really need less calorie intake for me to burn more calories and cut my weight. In order for me to have energy to train. So dia kena faham that concept. So banyak orang cakap apa, diet mesti gila lah diet. Yes, sebab kau tengok dia diet waktu 1 week before. Cuba kau tengok dia diet 1 month or 2-3 months before. Dia tak diet. Dia bedal kan.
Okay.
So bila kau tengok macam 1 month, gila lah dia ni, tak makan nasi, makan buah. Setiap bulan kulit limau je dia makan. Tapi kita pun kesian dia. Tapi tak, itu dia yang pilih. Tapi but for me, I have to prepare. I have to, always prepare myself. Okay, aku dah prepared. So my fight, 1 more month to go. It's okay. This month, I control my food. And then 2 weeks before, I cut my food. 1 week before, I lose water. 1 day before, I'm not eating. So just to make weight. So after I done make weight, okay, cantik, kita boleh gain back. Because we have 24 hours to, recover kan.
No, because like when you say make weight, you're in the super middle right now, kan?
No, middle.
No, the middle lah.
This year middle.
Macam mana kau, okay, sorry, I'll go back to that lah. When it comes to cutting weight lah kan, so basically you're working out consistently on calorie deficit ke apa?
Sorry. Tak, they actually like this. I have to estimate. Okay, for example, bro, I'm giving you one tips lah for you for the other
for all
people.
Our listeners, this is a free tip from a national, from a freaking boxer, okay?
So you know what? You must take about 1 month to make yourself comfortable with your new weight. It's not about you cutting the weight until you feel weak, you cannot perform. So for me, I had from 85, bro, on March. My weight is 85 on March. This year, March. Yes, 85, 86 lah. And then after that, I got invitation fight in Dubai, that one after puasa. Okay. So I have about 2 months to cut to 85 until 75. So gila kan, I ada 2 bulan macam mana.
8 minggu lah. Paling banyak pun 8 minggu.
Yeah bro, but the good thing is waktu tu bulan Ramadan, puasa. So I betul-betul gunakan waktu puasa tu untuk I cut my weight. Because kita puasa, kita tak minum air, kita tak makan. So dalam body kita ni akan kurang air. So you train hard, you definitely we cut the water and the weights. But it also take time. It's about 1 month, bro. Kalau you nak betul-betul comfortable with the weights. But I cut slow down. 85, 83, 81, 80, 72, 77, 76. Within 1 month. Within 1 month. Yes. After 1 month, you must maintain the weight. So, you will have your new weight. Macam tu lah.
Just out of curiosity lah. Sebab tak rasa macam you put your body too much stress ke? Macam like going through that. Macam that sudden change kan?
Tipu lah kalau cakap.
Tipu tak rasa lah.
Tipu lah kalau cakap tak stress. Memang stress bro. Tapi bila I ingat balik, you have mission Adli. You must focus on your mission. And then, apa jadi pun, any obstacle you must go through. Because you have mission and ambition. You mesti buat benda ni. Pasal apa? Pasal you yang nak. So you must go through. And then I dah cut weight ni, 85 to 75 dah cut weight. And then suddenly, my teammate positive COVID.
Allah.
I dah 75 bro. ada 75. And then
So kena quarantine 2 minggu lah sebelum fight.
dia orang yang kena COVID. Saya tak kena COVID.
Yelah, tapi sebab takut
Yes.
exposure kan.
Yeah, so the whole team disqualified. Kita
Allah.
pull out. Tarik diri daripada the tournament. So, I dah on weight ni. Gila lah, aku dah cut 10 kg kan. Takkan aku nak gain weight balik kan. So, I said myself, it's okay Adli, you just continue training. So, I maintain my weights. And then, maybe ada rezeki kan to fight this title. I dapat offer. So, I dapat offer fight for this Intercontinental. They said, Adli, you must fight this Intercontinental because this is the step for you to fight for the world title. I cakap, okay. Tapi you kena cut 72. Okay, no problem. 3 kg je. So dah alang-alang kan.
Ada hikmah lah.
Yes.
Ada hikmah namanya.
Itulah, alhamdulillah lah kan.
Baik.
Allah tu nak beri jalan.
Itulah. Tak dapat Dubai tak apa. The IC title came later.
That's why lah.
So, when it comes to like training for fights kan. I mean, how do you usually normally, what comes first in your preparation? Is it your lifestyle change, your mindset change, or your diet change? Biasanya ke sekali arung tiba-tiba kau pump macam tu terus?
Memang everything change actually. Everything change. You know, like my lifestyle. Sekarang I kerja lagi, I training lagi, I balik I jaga anak lagi.
Oh, dah kahwin
dah? Anak I dah 2.
Tak check tu kan.
And then I nak kena settlekan anak, I kena settlekan family, and then I have to train. So I have to divide the time accordingly. And then I said that, Lee, kena change lifestyle ni. No lepak-lepak, no tengok TV, and then no social time lah. So pukul 10 shutdown, pukul 5 bangun, wake up, training, train. And then after that 6:30 hantar anak go school, pergi nursery, pergi go work. So macam tu lah hari-hari I punya lifestyle I change. And then training pula, masalah COVID. And then my coach is in Singapore, you know.
Allah.
My boxing coach is in Singapore. Hampir 2 tahun I tak jumpa dia, bro. So dia monitor I through WhatsApp dia, bro. Dia cakap, Adli, round 1 you do this, round 2 you do that, round 3 you do this. I feel like stress, bro. Training without coach, training seorang.
Motivation tak ada. Tak ada orang nak push kita dari tepi tau.
Yes. And then I rasa macam, aduh gila lah macam ni. But I don't have choice. I have to fight. Because if I'm not fighting, almost 2 years not fight. And then if almost 2 years not fight, you fight, jadi apa? Jadi besi buruk.
Basically, ring rust macam mana pun still akan ada punya. Kalau you miss 1 month lah. This is my opinion lah. Kalau macam 1 month tak fight pun, kadang the rust will like akan karat somewhere punya.
Bang lah, mesti lah. So you must, consistent. So I don't have choice. I have to change. Cakap kalau kau tak change, kau punya mindset apa semua, macam mana nak achieve this thing kan, cakap. So I have to change. I don't have choice. About 3 months, 4 months juga I adapt dengan dia punya situation. Dengan COVID lagi, dengan tak ada coach lagi, dengan travel lagi kan. So I cakap, it's okay. Because of the dreams, because of the target, just buat pekak je, jalan je kan. So macam tu lah until now.
So kalau like in terms of macam your apa yang coach tak ada kan. So how do you monitor yourself lah? Because pakai Fitbel ke, pakai any like ada pakai apps ke tu nak monitor yourself? Macam mana? Because like honestly lah, macam
susah weh.
You have to monitor your intake, kena monitor performance, kena monitor banyak nak kena monitor kan.
Betul.
So macam how does your coach tolong you monitor? Because you for sure you're not monitoring yourself. You're focusing on aku nak ni aku punya plan ni lah kena buat je. So how did that happen? Macam mana your coach boleh tolong you and jaga your performance?
Actually ada juga, selain pada boxing coach, I ada performance coach, I ada gym coach, I ada nutritionist. Semua ada. And then I selalu engage dengan diorang. And then all of them give me lots of, macam tips and program apa nak buat. Tapi I mesti jumpa. Macam contoh di ISN, I ada performance and gym coach kan. So 1 month maybe twice or 3 kali I jumpa diorang. And then dia akan bagi rutin, and then I akan training dekat Johor lah. And then boxing, I ada boxing coach dekat PJ juga, jumpa dia before PKP 2 hari, and then PKP 3 months tak jumpa balik. And then ni baru nak start balik kan. So perlu sebenarnya coach tu penting. Nak bagi you motivation, and then nak betulkan you punya skill. I rasa I tak bagus kalau I tak ada coach training. Even you train sendiri, even you cakap you training pun, kalau you tak ada coach, tak ada orang nak monitor you takkan rasa bagus kan. So these groups of people, you perlukan diorang. So kalau cakap training tak ada coach, macam tak masuk akal kan. But for me, within this kind of situation, you don't have choice. You kena training. Kalau tak gila, takkan tak training.
Tu lah.
Kan?
Nak kena maintain kak.
Maintain. So my coach, like, okay, for example, kalau strength conditioning, Monday do gyms, and then Tuesday boxing coach pula engage, and then Wednesday running coach pula. So macam tu, every day ada coach dia. So I engage with them, macam contoh my coach for running, dia akan monitor through Polar apps kan. So dia tengok, okay, Adli lari berapa distance, Adli kena upload, selalu kena upload, tengok running berapa lama. So saya kena tunjuk kat dia yang saya ni buat program dia.
Ya, nasib baik there's a way to prove yang kita ada ni
Ya,
sekarang.
ya.
Kan? Kau bayangkan kalau dulu tak ada teknologi tu, macam mana bro?
Setakat pakai G-Shock apa.
Bro, dah lama tak dengar ayat G-Shock tu doh.
Setakat pakai G-Shock je, memang kau tak nampak lah.
Aduh. So like training to COVID was one thing lah. Aku rasa like how did you go through it, Ray? Because like 2 tahun
Yeah.
of like on and off lockdown, on and off keluar masuk. Get what I mean not?
Yeah.
So dulu sebab susah because we're used to going out. Masa before COVID tu we are used to just like okay, aku tahu senang je. Sekarang ni, so how did you adapt lah to that situation? Sebab not many athletes could handle it tau.
Yeah. Memang kacau lah mental. Training tak ada coach, and then tak ada semangat tu, for sure lah. Mesti tak ada punya. So macam mana I adapt? One thing is, I selalu text I punya coach, minta dia motivation. Sometimes senang dia cakap, coach, what you want? I need motivation. And then dia bagi motivation. I know it's hard for us, for you, but you must remember your mission, your target. Okay? So for you, if you to become a champ, it's not easy. This is the challenge that you have to face. Dia cakap. I pun tengok, semangat tu pakai kasut. Macam I kalau tak, I macam demotivated lah. I cakap, coach, motivate. So dia motivate kan. And then dia cakap, tak apalah, nanti dah habis ni semua, kita start balik kan. Tapi ada juga dia usik saya, retired je lah, coach tak ada. Retired dia gurau lah kan. So macam mana I adapt is like, I start training myself, my own self. I do like boxing, gym and everything. And then my diets. So, dalam masa 2 tahun ni dah rasa macam tak ada apa dah. Dah rasa macam, okay lah, tak ada apa lah. Boleh lah. Boleh tahan lah dengan situation sekarang ni. Cuma tu je lah. I harap yang I boleh pergi Singapore. Kan? Tapi sekarang tak boleh pergi Singapore. And so, my coach every day text me, Adli, you must come. I say, yeah coach. Then how? I nak pergi Singapore. So, pejam celik dah 2 tahun I tak jumpa dia. Dia punya gym kat sana pun dah cantik. I tak pergi Singapore.
Oh, okay.
So, COVID really teach me one thing lah. Kau kena independent lah. Sekarang betul-betul real independent. Dia cakap.
No, because like, it goes back to the training part lah. Macam like, bila main bola, dah ada teammate. Ada teammate boleh push kita. But when you're on your own, you need your macam nak pula bila motivation tak ada, our killer instinct as a fighter tak ada.
Betul.
So it's like macam you really, how do you find that spark, that instinct to the semangat to raise back your killer instinct like on your own, because you said you did a lot of things on your own. Mana kau cari tu? Mana kau cari dalam diri kau sendiri?
Family lah. Family, anak, isteri dan mak ayah kan. I kalau cakap mesti nangis punya. So apa yang nak cakap, banyak yang beri semangat dari family lah. Sebab diorang tahu saya susah nak jalan yang macam ni kan, nak menghadapi tournament and then COVID and then lack of supports. So I just minta diorang punya restu. I cakap doakan perjalanan saya, and then every time I want to train, I want to do like boxing and fight, I kena tengok dulu muka my family, my parents. So diorang lah secara tak langsung yang banyak beri semangat lah pada saya. Kalau mak ayah tu tak ada, siapa nak bagi nasihat, semangat kan. And then before fight, I akan cakap, Ma, ayah, I nak pergi fight ni, doakan. Kalau mak ayah cakap, Ma doakan abang berjaya kan. So dengar shock, I rasa macam okay lah, I can do this kan. So family lah for me, supporter lah. Instead of friends and like supporters pun ada juga banyak beri semangat kat saya. Tapi pada saya, kalau tak ada family tu, you rasa kosong tau.
You don't have, kau tak ada apa macam pillar of support. The real pillar of support tak ada.
Dia punya support tu sampai macam you rasa you nak nangis tau. You macam, you boleh nampak dia punya harapan tu kan. Bila you menang, you tengok dia punya bangga macam mana pula kan. Pun nak nangis juga kan. So family ni memang sensitive lah. The sentimental value tau.
Yes. I guess that's the reason why you I mean like now you have an anak lagi kan. That's why lagi lah you gonna train harder. Lagi you gonna like you want to show something pula to your anak pula kan. I mean, so would you say macam like over time like that with if there was no family support, I mean like would you be where you are? Just out of just curiosity lah. Just nak your opinion je.
Macam mana?
If like there was no family support, would you be where you are today?
No, definitely no.
Just your opinion, bukan nak
Pernah lah. Tipu lah kalau I cakap. My parents bagi I main boxing tau. Ada sekali tu I bawa dia orang pergi tengok I fight kat Johor that time. 2 years back. I darah weh. Muka I darah macam ni. I kena headbutt kan. So I fight. And then ada cut dalam mata. So dia tak nak berhenti kan. So dia darah. I fight darah.
Oh memang betul-betul atas mata lah.
Nanti I show you the photo. My mom dia nangis tau kat bawah. Dia cakap, Mama tengok Mama nangis kan. Cakap, kenapa Mama nangis? Yelah sebab tengok abang darah-darah kat atas. Memang darah gila bro. Macam accident. Sebab ya kita fight tengah adrenaline kan. So tengah cut besar lah. Then bayangkan kalau family tu tak ada kan. Rasa macam aduh boleh buat ke tak boleh buat kan. Tapi yang paling terasa tu bila mak tu cakap macam ni lah. Dia cakap, dulu Mama yang hantar you training. Hujan-hujan Mama sampai tertidur dalam kereta kan. Tunggu you balik training. So bila you dengar macam tu lagi gila lah. Memang you lagi semangat lah. Dia cakap kan. Takkan aku nak buat halfway. So I want to make my family proud of me because of this sacrifice a lot. So yang ni lah saya boleh balas. Saya cakap kan. Bila saya cakap macam tu air mata meleleh kan. Tak boleh.
Yeah, because like macam when it comes to being a son, it's the biggest job we have, bro.
That's why.
Itulah tugas yang paling berat dan paling besar yang kita ada lah.
Betul.
So sorry lah. Cerita pasal family ni lari jadi sentimental sikit kan. Biasa lah tu kan. So when it comes to your training kan, specific lah. I want to go into specifics now lah about your training kan. Which one? How does it work? First of all, before I ask which one is your favorite training apa kan, like how does your training work Sebab macam lari everyday, nak tak nak lari kena everyday. Lepas tu macam strength and conditioning dengan technical training tu macam mana? Like ada interval ke apa? Just like cause that tu memang I nak tahu sangat-sangat.
Banyak juga orang tanya apa yang you buat untuk jadi a good boxer, I mean like good athlete. So for me, it's easy. Kita ada hari Isnin sampai hari Jumaat. So, hari Isnin sampai Jumaat, itulah elemen dia. I mean like, itulah dia punya break even dia. So, Monday what you have to do. Normally, pagi saya akan buat fitness. Okay, I mean like jogging ke, sprinting, everything. For my cardio muscle, jantung, I akan train pagi. And then petang, I akan buat more tactical. For example, like, I will do like shadow boxing, practice my eyes, and then I punch back, practice the techniques and also improving the power. And after that, I do like some light sparring and improving coordination and eyes and like some techniques. So dia ada dia punya I mean like bahagian-bahagian dia. So if let's say like Monday, I train morning, I run 5 km and then petang, I train 6 rounds of shadow boxing with dumbbell. Okay, dumbbell weh. 6 round shadow boxing with dumbbell.
Dumbbell berapa kilo tu?
5 lah.
Weh, serious lah weh.
5 kilo, zomp, 5. And then you pump. You say like, okay, today target, improve power. Katakan, okay, Monday done. Okay, Tuesday, morning, I will do like sprinting, 100 meter, maybe 10 sets. 50 meters, maybe 8 sets. 30 meters, maybe 12 sets like that. Just do that. And then go back rest. And then petang, I do like some light sparring. For 6 rounds, for 7, 8 rounds macam tu. Macam practice your body movement, your eyes and everything. So tactical. Tuesday is tactical training, strategy training. And then go through Wednesday, I pergi gym. Okay, to gym improve my strength, my power, endurance. So I do like 10 repetition times 4 set. Do like 7 routine. So buatlah deadlift ke, bench press ke, pull up, calf raise and everything lah. So petang pula, Wednesday petang, I do like I mean like macam contoh strategy and also do like body training macam traditional sikit lah. Contoh macam chin training, and then after that you do like push up, flip tire. and more on strength. And then after that, go to punching bag. Then Thursday, pun sama, jogging. And then malam, petang, sparring. And then Friday pun sama, gym. And then petang, sparring. But sparring, different. Full sparring or technical sparring. So, bila you sparring, dia ada satu time yang you akan belajar waktu sparring, and ada satu time yang you sparring terus, tak ada belajar-belajar.
Half-paced sparring and full sparring.
So dia ada dia punya bahagian dia setiap hari tu. So saya buat macam tu lah normally. So kalau orang tanya macam mana Adli you training? Okay, Monday I training lain bro. Tuesday I training lain. Wednesday I training lain. Lepas tu orang tanya Adli, habis tu bila kau rest? That's the thing. So that's the thing I want to share lah, kan, which is, you know, to be a good athlete, okay, instead of good training, you must to have good recovery tu. Kan, sama lah kalau macam tanya atlet lain lah. Macam kita punya play netball kita kan. Dia selalu nampak dia training, dia nampak dia rest, dia recovery kan. So, macam saya yang atlet yang dah meningkat usia ni kan.
32 tu bro, tak payah aku nak kata meningkat sangat ni. Aku tak terasa kan bro.
Nah, dekat Malaysia macam tu. Lepas 30 bro, kau dah boleh bersara bro. Bro, kau dah boleh jadi coach bro. For me no man, no.
Sabar lu, umur panjang lagi.
Yes, I have something to do. I have something to do. So for me, within my age, my recovery is my performance. Nampak dia punya quote saya. Kenapa saya cakap macam tu? Sebab kalau I tak, I mean like, if I don't have any proper recovery, so how come?
How are you going to perform the next time?
Yes, that's the thing.
Itu je, because like, the whole point of race recovery is so that you can push it the next week.
Yes bro, kalau you tahu hari Selasa tu you ada fitness test, ya you memang akan kena perform. Isnin tu you kena recover.
Yep.
You kena do massage, you kena do ice bath, and you kena rest. So bila you recover well, then you can perform. So for me it's like that. So my I mean like, my tips lah, saya amalkan sampai hari ni, proper recovery will perform better. Instead of you makan supplement, adalah input lain yang you ambil kan. So, untuk jadi seorang atlet yang bagus dan berjaya, recovery adalah penting. Sangat-sangat penting. Kalau tak recovery, parai. Koyak.
Confirm, habis. Tak perform pun, tak apa-apa, kosong ke.
Kan, training sia-sia je. Tahu-tahu pakai tongkat je lah, tak boleh kan. So, training, recover.
Alright. So now let's go into a bit of your like fighting ni lah.
Yeah.
So your southpaw. Kalau people who don't understand southpaw ni, kira dia left-handed lah. Tangan kiri dekat belakang. Tangan kanan dia untuk jab, tangan kiri untuk cross.
Yeah.
So susah. I think do you feel like you have an advantage because tak ramai southpaw kat dalam Malaysia ni kan. So do you feel, and in Asia lah, in Southeast Asia in general, do you feel you have an advantage as a southpaw?
Actually, southpaw and orthodox, both of fighting style got their different, I mean like, advantage lah. Advantage and also disadvantage lah kan. Kalau you tak gunakan advantage tu, jadi disadvantage lah kan.
Jadi pointless lah.
Jadi pointless. So, as a southpaw boxer, tapi ada satu cerita kelakar lah. Cerita sikit lah.
Sila.
Masa I start main boxing, kita baru start ikut kawan. Kan, coach cakap, okay, kita ada buat 2 lane. Okay, first lane, boxing stand lah. Stand lah. I pun tengok, okay, stand macam ni. Okay, I stand.
So, ikut naik terus lah.
I stand. Tapi I stand orthodox. I stand orthodox. So, I stand 1, 2, I train orthodox, okay bro? I train orthodox and I fight orthodox. Okay.
That's a huge advantage now lah kan. Dah advantage lah kan, sebab you tahu macam mana orthodox main.
I fight orthodox and then after that, final, I kalah. I cakap, kenapa I kalah final kan? Lepas tu, I cakap dengan coach, mula coach tanya, kau ni kenapa? Lepas tu I cakap, coach, sebenarnya saya tangan kidal. Coach, dia punya marah. Cakap, kau kenapa kau tak cakap? Sebab coach, waktu saya datang, saya tengok kawan-kawan semua di macam ni kan.
Yelah, time tu muda-muda semua ikut member.
So after that, I tukar southpaw. Alhamdulillah. Memang
perfect kan, it's your natural stance.
Memang it really works. So, for me, kalau jadi southpaw ni, you kena cepat. And then you tak boleh, you tak boleh tunggu. So, you punya killer, you punya jab adalah you punya left hand.
Because it's true. Because there's a lot of videos of you kan. Your knockout is usually 1, 2, suddenly out of nowhere it's a left hook. It's a left hook. Not even a haymaker. It's a left hook. So macam like, asal dia punya left hook ni power sangat. It's like, okay, he's southpaw. That explains it.
So, I kena counter through my left hand. It's not my right hand. So, my right hand is just feint tumbuk yang kacau-kacau dia je.
It's just
Kacau
a
dia.
disturbance, interruption, distract, distract.
Yes. Tapi yang akan selamatkan I adalah left hand. Sama juga macam softball lain. So that's why dia uppercuts pump, dia bagi dia punya hook. Because of dia punya jab adalah dia punya left hand. And then dia punya cross adalah dia punya left hand. Yeah. Right hand maybe advantage kalau you ada uppercut, kalau you ada hook. Macam saya punya favourite combo, saya suka hook front and then saya suka cross. So saya hook cross, saya step back, saya body shot.
Body shot,
So ada 2-3 part yang point kan. And then I see that, okay, kalau jadi softball, you punya kiri kena cepat. Cepat, pop, datang, pop, slip uppercut, pop, dia kena cepat. And then you punya you punya otak bekerja sebelah kiri. Which is you tak boleh terlalu gerak ke kiri. You kena gerak ke kanan. So that dah lah you kidal, you kena gerak ke kanan. So dua-dua kepala otak itu dalam otak dia bekerja. So kebanyakan my previous fight yang I menang, knockout semua because of my left hand. So I ada straight uppercut, pum. And then dia dah jatuh, I hook, pum. I bagi lagi, straight, pum. So my left hand. So macam softball dia punya advantage kiri lah. Of course lah. Orang tak boleh agak.
Because you can't see where it's coming from.
Yes. Orang tak boleh agak. You throw punch daripada mana. Tahu sampai bump kan. You tengah stand pump. Tahu sampai dia punya left hand kan. But orthodox also got different style. You see like Canelo kan. Baru-baru ni. Tengok macam mana Canelo. Very powerful hand. So dia punya tangan kanan dia je dah boleh buat orang knockout lah. Kalau tak boleh tahan kan.
But it depends on macam Canelo because he's very very light on his feet. So macam like, so it's like his in and out is a different game pula.
And then sama dia punya ketinggian pun memang solid untuk good boxer kan, punya physical kan. So that memang Canelo memang dia balance, power. So that's the advantage for orthodox. So dia punya power, boom, right hand and then hook left hand, boom, right hand again, and kena lah. Kalau southpaw tak betul memang kena lah.
Kena lah. Memang it's like he's going for your left temple all the time lah.
Memang KO lah.
So macam like when it comes to like macam hand training lah, hand-eye coordination lah kan. So like how many hours would you usually spend, especially now macam like shadow boxing and speed bags? How many hours would you train a day lah?
Normally I train by rounds. So one session 12 round. Ada yang 6 round shadow, 6 round punching bag. That's why I cakap kan orang yang tanya, Monday I punya routine shadow je. I tak buat benda lain.
So basically pagi bangun lari, lepas tu petang je shadow.
Yes, shadow. But shadow memang high intense lah. Pakai dumbbell, speed lah. Wow. I pakai rubber. Then after that, I pakai glove. I punch back. Pam. Sebab you dah pakai the weights and you feel light your hand kan. So you wear the glove, you punch. So you increase the power. And so I need about 1 week, mesti 50 round lah. 1 week 50 round training. Baru I boleh adapt, I boleh move. Ni pun I rasa tak cukup lagi kan. Macam nak pergi shadow boxing pula lagi kan. Rasa macam tak cukup round pula. I train by round. Normally I train by round.
Okay, you train by round. Alright. So you don't care about the how much time spent, is the quality of time spent.
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes 1.5 hours, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes if luck 1 hour je kan.
Depends on how you feel lepas tu lah kan.
Betul.
Habis training. Okay.
Betul.
Because like how kebanyakan like how like macam amateurs were trained pun, it's like it's by the quantity, not the quality. That's the thing. Macam should that be implemented sooner in an earlier stage of any athlete's life? That when it comes to training, it's about quality rather than quantity.
For me, boxing is high intensity kan. So we better go for quality lah. Better go for quality. For me, tak payah terlalu lama sangat untuk you belajar atau untuk you practice boxing tu sendiri. Sedangkan you perlukan time untuk improve. Kenapa? Dia ada different. Kalau you improve, which is you have to spar lah. Kan?
The only way to get stronger at fighting is to fight lah.
Yes. If you want to practice, you practice lah. You shadow, you punch back, practice. So for me, you must improve. So you need to more spar. Spar berapa round je? 6 round, 7 round, done. Finish training. Kan?
That's because you knock them out before you have a chance to go further, bro. Tak ada sebab. Lain cerita, bro. Orang boleh je. Gypsy King boleh sampai 10 rounds. Engkau 6 round dah ada KO.
Rezeki lah, alhamdulillah lah.
I like how you say it's risky when you're the one that's knocking them out. Sorry, kacau sikit.
No problem.
So back to your fighting lah kan. Your first belt when was it? I sengaja tak nak research but I nak you cerita kat I like those fights. Specifically how you felt about what went through your mind and how you felt about those fights. Macam the first belt is the WA Asia title kan?
WC Asian Silver, yes.
Oh, yeah.
WC Asian Silver is my first belt. So it was March 2019. 2 tahun lepas.
Pre-COVID.
Yes. So of course lah bro, nervous. Okay, I cerita lah. Untuk fight for this belt, it takes time, to improve the rank, because they will filter your rank. They see like, is it suitable for you to fight for title or not. So for me, I kena fight about 6 fight without loss untuk I fight for title. Kan? So ada satu kali tu kelakar tau. I dah fight April, I fight October, I fight November, I fight December. Setiap bulan fight.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Because like you usually get 6 months.
Yeah, kalau it's 6 months kalau you knock out. Tapi kalau you win, every fight you win, you akan ada 14 days recovery. After 14 days, you boleh fight.
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
Okay.
So kalau you knock out, 6 months lah, for sure lah. So kalau you menang knockout, okay, correction. So I menang knockout kat Thailand, I rest 14 days. And then after that, I fight dekat Malaysia. I menang round lah.
Okay.
Tapi round just 4 round lah. So I have about 1 month recovery. November, I fight lagi. 6 round. So I menang 6 round. I recover. And then last one was 8 round. I dah rasa 4 round, 6 round, 8 round, 10 round dah rasa. So last January 2019, I menang 8 rounds.
Okay.
So after that, March, title. 2 bulan je rest. So I dah biasa, I dah adapt myself.
You had momentum going all the way.
Yes. I cakap, Adli, you tak boleh rest bro. After you rest, you must take maybe 2-3 months je. Lepas tu you kena continue. Kan? So gila lah kalau COVID 2 tahun tak fight macam mana kan.
Sedih weh. Rugi bro.
Yeah. So fight for this WBC Asian Silver. I fight for the top Indonesian fighter. Okay, because Indonesian actually produce lots of champion and lots of professional boxer daripada kita kecil. Saya baru start main amateur boxing. Saya fight dengan professional boxer yang dah main tahun 2005. So I fight already 23 win, 14 win. Ni for world title lagi. Opponent 40 win. Kita tak tahu kan. Daripada bila kan. So experience memang very good lah diorang. Power punchers pun gila. For this WBC Silver, I fight in Johor that time.
Hometown pula tu kan.
Yeah, hometown. Round 2 I knock down. Okay. I kena tumbuk solid punch, lucky punch dia sampai I jatuh, boom. Satu dewan.
I hope your opponent tak dengar yang tu lucky punch. I hope he doesn't hear this lah kan.
Tak lah. What I can say like, macam cerita Rocky weh. Dah jatuh, bam. Orang semua diam. Lepas tu I bangun, referee count 1, 2, 3. Cakap, sakit gila kan. Tapi I fight for myself. Macam cerita Rocky, I fight sampai round 5. I repeat uppercut his body and dia tak nak. So the referee stop. So I cakap, gila macam Rocky set. Dah jatuh and then bounce back kan. And then I rasa macam, gila macam mimpi lah kan. Menang WBC kot kan. Rasa macam, ya Allah aku ni mimpi ke. Tapi I can say that this one because of your sacrifice lah. Ni lah hasil dia. I rasa macam okay lah, dapat WBC pun okay lah. I rasa nak rest lah, nak retire. Tapi setiap kali I nak baring, nak rest je, macam ada something yang cakap kat diri Li, kau kena start training. Kau tak boleh rest.
It's like that drive is not dalam the inner fighter, the inner fighter tak nak bagi rest kau.
Kenapa aku ada perasaan macam ni kan? Aku dah jadi orang normal. Aku nak lepak petang-petang kena goreng pisang kan. Tapi tak boleh baring seminggu rest. Tak boleh. Kau kena continue. So I continue training. I call my coach start training. Coach said, Adli, got one more fight. Title fight. You just go WBA Asia. Go. You qualified. So now you are entitled to fight for any title. Dia cakap. So macam rugi lah kalau you tak fight kan. So I fight lah. Alhamdulillah pun menang juga. So that one after that almost 2 years baru fight Intercontinental.
No, because one thing orang tak nampak is like macam kita nampak the professional fights.
Yeah.
We never see like macam kenapa Mama ni power on this debut Kau tak pernah tengok dia punya amateur fight macam mana bro kan.
That's why some people don't understand. They said like why this opponent like this, why is the opponent like that. They like underestimate the opponent kan. I cakap tak boleh. Opponent ni kita kena respect. Kita tak tahu dia kan. Kita tak tahu dia, kita tak kenal dia. Kita baru 7, 8. Dia dah 23. Dia dah 25. Kan? Kita tak tahu dalam tangan dia apa ada kan. Kita tak tahu. So boxing is memang tumbuk kan. Tumbuk yang akan bagi you effect bro. Kalau dia tak betul landing. Kan? Like I want to share you this WBC belt. My pectoralis koyak bro.
Chest kau rosak bro.
My pectoralis koyak bro. Dia tumbuk straight dekat I punya chest. Koyak. I buka baju. Uish, lekuk dalam. Ada scar. So doktor cakap tak boleh jahit Adli. Memang akan jadi scar sampai bila-bila. Ya bro, kalau you tengok I training kat I punya social media, dia akan ada satu lekuk kat sini. Itu koyak lah. Itu the risk that you have to take. Yang kau underestimate dia kenapa.
No lah, so macam
contoh
based on the injury, macam boleh chest press lagi ke tak? Boleh chest
boleh. Dia just macam scar lah. Dia baik
just scar lah, okay lah.
Dia scar. Tapi dia punya masa macam dia terus putus tau. Putus. Cakap, tak boleh underestimate ni. So I dah tak underestimate.
So are you the type yang macam psychology wise lah kan? Are you the type to research your opponent, or you prefer to like tak tahu langsung pasal your opponent and just go in and fight?
Ya, mula-mula macam tu lah. Aku tak nak ambil tahu lah siapa dia ni kan. Aku fight tapi so slow lah research. Dia mesti ada curious tu tau.
Mesti ada juga kan.
Dia mesti ada macam Syah lah, aku mesti kena tengok kan. Tengok asal-asal. Jadi tengok Syah. Oh macam ni dia man. Oh okay, tak apa, baru start plan. Sebab actually as a boxer you should know your opponent lah. Yeah, you should know, because you know from the opponent stand, macam mana dia tumbuk, macam mana you boleh practice macam mana nak overcome, counter back kan. So kalau macam you tak ambil tahu, tiba-tiba you kena, you dah shock, satu hal. And then after that you nak recover lagi, dah satu hal. So it takes time. Dah round 3, round 4 baru nak come back, you dah kalah 3 round. You dah kalah 3 round kan.
There's no point already.
That's right.
The judges dah make decision dah pun.
So research the opponent is very very important kan. Even though dia dah lama ke dia baru ke, you kena tahu dia macam mana man. Dia tactical lah. Macam kita main sukan-sukan semua kena ada tactical kan. So macam boxing dia banyak visual lah. And then you tengok macam mana dia fight, macam mana dia diri. So you boleh lawan dia macam mana kan.
But to me it's like macam visual is one thing, but it's more of a feel sport tau. Macam like somehow you have to understand that energy connection between you and your opponents.
Yes.
Macam like tiba-tiba macam like Mama ni macam relax kan. Dan suddenly like zoom out of nowhere kan.
Itu yang kena.
Kena
lucky punch.
Macam mana? Oh yang Mama tu lah.
Lucky punch. So I cakap, daripada mana datang ni kan. I terus terbaring kan. So I bangun cepat-cepat. Cakap bahaya. Kalau you tak study dia kena study. Takkanlah time nak fight baru nak study kan. Tak boleh pula.
Takkan ni bukan takkan nak macam SPM kan. Last day study kan. Satu hal pula tu. So macam when it comes to your fighting style lah kan. Do you prefer to play like speed game, or are you macam like more towards like macam power punches saja?
No.
I mean like bukan nak hopefully like your takut nak bukan nak bagi your opponents any info about you ke apa lah, but macam like I'm curious generally because as a boxing player fan juga, as a fighter juga. So macam what is your style? Is it like in and out, or was it like macam wait counter, wait and counter?
Okay, dia macam ni. Dia different boxer have their own different style and also the strategies. So for me, I'm a southpaw. I'm like long reach and I had a speed hand. So my coach always said, Adli, first round you relax, you just hit them and then you make sure you don't get hit. So you hit, you just point. Round 2 also you point. Round 3 you see that he started to walk, not footwork. So you start to attack him and then counter punch. And my coach said, Adli, round 4 counter punch. Adli, round 5 attack. Round 6 KO time. Now the question is
always round 6 KO lah.
Yes, but and then after that opponent can stand. Okay, Adli, round 7 back to round 1. Okay, Adli, round 8 back to round 2. Macam tu je. Masuk melotak je tapi okay. Dia macam tu. Dia kat bawah dia macam tu. Round 2, round 3 dia cakap kat bawah. Orang tak tahu tau. Dia macam ada coding. So
dia is like it's not giving you any information lah. So bagus juga tu. Okay.
Yeah. So after that penat kan, rest kan, and then dia swing tower dia. How's your gas? Dia tanya, how's your gas? Oh, half coach, half. Dia cakap, what the hell, half? Just 6 rounds. You have 6 more rounds to go. Dia marah saya. Dia cakap, no, you just listen. It's about tactical. You just follow the tactical. That's why a boxer, dia boleh stand sampai 12 round. Bukan daripada first to 12 round, you have to kayo, you have to tumbuk. No. Different round, they have different strategies. So this round, let's say you want to push, pam. Okay, another round, you recover. I have a round for recover. I have a round to push. I have a round to knock him out. Okay, so every round to different. So as a, smart boxer, dia takkan every round dia akan push. So kalau you tengok macam professional fight, asal slow shoot round ni.
Yelah, because you're taking your time.
Yeah. And then after that, baru shot. Cuba you tengok jam. Cuba you tengok round. Dah round berapa? Round 7, round 8. Sebab biasanya gas akan habis dekat that round.
Yeah, usually macam 6th round is where it's like macam you going dah pancit
atmosphere lagi, you kena tumbuk, you pancit tau. Kalau you betul-betul solid punch you pancit tau. So macam, okay, round 6, round 7 dia dah habis ni. So my coach said, okay Adli, get him. Round 6, round 7, get him. That's kalau you follow the tactical, insyaAllah coach cakap, okay Adli, this guy, we can finish round 8. Round 7, round 6, round 5, round 4. Dia cakap macam tu. Dia boleh estimate tau. Itu yang best ni coach ni.
That's why I say macam like kalau tak ada coach sebelah kita memang susah.
That's why.
Memang susah. Because like we're not thinking about tactical. We're thinking about how we want to survive the fight.
Yes.
How we want to win the fight. Dia kalau tak ada coach yang tepi tu yang macam like do this, do that. Okay. So for your current belt lah, your IC belt, your
UBO, Intercontinental.
Yeah, I call it the IC belt because I'm a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Intercontinental is like short term IC belt. So I know WBC, I know WBA. So it's the first time I'm hearing about UBO, yeah. So they like give us a background sikit pasal dorang ni, like who are they? Like is this another boxing organization?
Okay, actually the most popular is WBC lah for sure. Okay, but then after that we have WBA, we have IBO, we have IBF, we have WBO. The one is the sanction which is popular in the world boxing scene lah. So, but instead of these 5 of sanction, there are the 6 to 10 sanction yang ada dalam professional boxing. Okay, one of it is UBO lah, Universal Boxing Organization. Is sanctioned from Germany. Yes, but this belt normally fight in Turkey, Belarus, Africa. So dia punya boxer yang fight for this title kebanyakan daripada Europe lah. And so my promoter get the contact for this UBO because during that time the UBO middleweight Intercontinental is vacant. So I pula dicabar. So I cakap,
what do you mean dicabar?
I dicabar oleh the boxer from Indonesia lah.
Okay, yeah.
So I cakap, Adli, take a shot. You just go Indonesia. Tapi I tanya juga, ada penonton ke tak ada penonton kan?
Sanggup juga.
Kalau tak ada penonton, masak aku kan kat sana kan. Betul lah. Kalau tengok bola. Yelah. Nak tengok masa game bola Malaysia-Indonesia. Masuk naik kereta kembar. Takkan saya nak naik kereta kembar kan? Jadi, mencabar juga sebenarnya. Tapi I just, Adli, come on lah. You punya target, you just go. Pergi lah, pergi Indonesia. Ada juga terima provokasi lah sikit sebanyak. Last kali tepuk tangan juga kan. So, sports normal bro. Kalau tak ada provoke bukan sports lah.
It's not a sport, yeah, because like if there's no intensity, there's no heat behind it. There's no fun watching. Why you want to watch it? There's no fun.
Yeah, and then I see that aku lawan opponent dari Indonesia yang nak cabar aku ni kat tempat dia ni kan. I cakap, you need take risk ni kan. I cakap, for me, it's just sport man. Just go. Apa jadi semua ketentuan. Kalah menang is number 2. Yang penting you punya semangat, you just go. Alhamdulillah. Allah tunjukkan round 2 dia kena dulu kan. Tapi kalau dia tak kena, dia sampai dulu saya kena lah. So dia kena dulu. So luck lah.
So can he ask for a rematch?
Dia tak rematch. Normally kalau macam rematch ni kita fight for world.
I know, but the title was vacant. So it's like basically there's only 2 contenders in that division sekarang ni kan. So technically can he request for a rematch or demand a rematch?
Yes, definitely, no problem. But if we want to rematch, I'm ready. So anyway, anytime, no problem, kita fight. So no problem pun.
Alright. So producer pun dah bagi tahu yang apa, tinggal last question je. Padahal ada banyak lagi tadi ni.
Okay.
So the one thing I was saving it for the last one lah. Too bad it came too soon.
Yeah.
What do you fight for? Or who do you fight for?
For now, first thing is my country, Malaysia, my state, Johor, then my family, my friends. So I want to motivate people, like orang tengok kenapa Adli buat ni. Apa yang Adli buat ni sebenarnya untuk share, because I feel blessed and glad because Allah give me talent, but the talent He gave me is responsible for me to share with others who love the sport. What I want to show is, it's not easy in life. if you want to have success, we just cakap. No. We must work hard. Okay, sebab Tuhan tu adil. Siapa kerja keras, dia akan dapat. Alright. And then after that, you must keep on praying. You dah usaha. You takut bila you usaha, you akan injured. So, you tak boleh fight. Kan? Itu semua ketentuan. Tapi, bila you dah sacrifice, you pray, you doa yang dipermudahkan urusan. Kan? So, I fight for my family, for my wife. You know, she's sacrificed a lot. Dia bersalin 6 August, my second baby. I dapat, my flight ticket was 14. I tinggalkan dia dalam pantang lagi. And then my baby waktu tu kecil lagi dengan jaundice. So I everyday video call her, my kids dengan abang lagi kan. Dalam hati dah nangis lah. Tapi itulah I cakap dengan dia, your husband is an athlete, so you must, you kena follow, you kena ikut lah kan. Sebab I have my own target. And then I wouldn't say that I will fight until age of 40. Tak. Sampai I punya target, I akan retire. Kan? Tetapi sekarang I ada set on myself, until when, sampai bila, sampai any reach of level, you just go selagi you mampu. So I cakap dengan my wife, dia pun dah biasa. And I cakap, you must prepare lah kan, for any consequences. Kalau I kena travelling overseas ke, I kena pergi Las Vegas ke apa kan, dia kena ready lah. So for me, every time I fight, I selalu ingat my wife ni sacrifice lah. I cakap kat dia, ni hadiah untuk you. And I balik, I beli kau dia present, everything. Bila I tengok dia happy, I happy. Even I tak ada every single cent yang I dapat pun, so I beli kat dia, I rasa I dah cukup lah. I rasa happy kan. I nak cakap dekat dia, ini yang saya buat dan hasilnya dia dapat. Kan? So that now I'm trying to motivate and encourage youngster, okay, who have big dreams but don't have any, roots or orang kata resource to become a boxer, a fighter. Yes, I'm going to help you by establishing my own academy, you know. I'm training people. Kalau you tak ada duit ke apa, you just come. If you have dream, come. And itu kita boleh cerita. Yeah. So what my plan is, I want to help people, you know, people we have a big dreams tapi tak ada peluang,
kemampuan.
Yes. Sebab I tak nak dia susah macam mana I susah. I cakap, biar I rasa susah, tetapi dengan kesusahan ini untuk kesenangan orang lain, I no problem. I don't have problem. That what I want to do now is I want to build up my own product. I want to have the next generation of AGH. Okay, so that bila orang tengok boxer daripada AGH, orang akan ingat Adli. So Adli akan tinggalkan dia punya legacy dia dekat dia punya product. Definitely. So for me, if you refer back for your question, I fight for my family, I fight for my academy, I fight for my boxer, because I want to show them, hey bro, kalau kau cakap kau penat, kalau kau cakap kau sakit, ini dah pergi dulu, dah hadap dulu kan. So there's no reason that you must give up kan. There's no reason in life that you kena cakap you give up. For me, there's nonsense kalau you cakap you give up, especially boxing kan.
There's no such thing as give up unless the referee tells you.
Yeah. Give up. Alright, that's all for me. Thank you very much.
Alright. So Ali, I was gonna ask you like one more question. Kalau boleh, last one.
Boleh, no problem.
Last one je. Ni kelakar sikit lah.
Okay.
Did you give yourself the nickname Goldenboy because you anak emas?
No. Actually like this lah.
Bukan dia minta tumbuk
Dia bukan anak emas ke apa tau. I minat gila dengan Oscar de la Hoya.
Okay, fair enough.
2018 dia datang Malaysia, I jumpa dia. Dia bagi me the card in Goldenboy promotion. I cakap, my dream to fight and also go with Oscar de la Hoya, because Oscar de la Hoya is my idol. So dekat US, orang panggil dia Goldenboy. So dekat US, dia je Goldenboy in boxing. So masa I fight MMA waktu tu, I cakap, apa ni aku nak pakai ni kan. So I cakap, Adli the Raging Bull, tak kena. Adli the Southern Wolf pun tak kena. Cakap Adli the Goldenboy. So Goldenboy, not bad, Goldenboy, try lah. So bila announce Adli Goldenboy, Hafidz memang kena. So I pakai that name lah, that kind of name until now. So I want to show that Goldenboy in Malaysia, in boxing, saya lah. Tapi saya tak bangga dengan nama tu. Saya just nak orang tahu yang if you want to learn or know something, you go find Goldenboy.
Oh yeah. Okay, I mean it's a good product punya, it's a good marketing, it's a good marketing tool.
You go Goldenboy.
Yeah, go find Goldenboy. That's it.
Okay. Boxing Goldenboy. What I'm trying to do is like that lah.
No, I mean like it's correct lah, because like when you say like you want to learn boxing, go for Goldenboy.
Yeah.
What are his credentials? These 3 freaking belts right here. Diam terus weh. Fourth one coming bawah tu.
Betul.
So Adli, thank you so much. I think dah sejam kita ambil masa you kan today. So thank you so much for coming and berkongsi lah. Banyak itizam yang kita boleh ambil lah. Thank you so much lah.
Thank you.
So guys, to our listeners here at Sembang Sihat by SihatSihat, we want to wish thank you so much and good luck for your fight weh. Like please Malaysia, let's go support this guy. Tolong lah.
Thank you very
Alright.
much.
Please support. What is your Instagram so that orang semua boleh pergi apa tahu bila your fight is at least.
Okay, so I will announce my next fight soon. So sekarang tengah cari venue. Most probably in Kuala Lumpur lah, for sure.
Tak nak buat kat JB ke?
JB pernah buat, tapi I nak try buat kat KL pula. Okay, so my friends and also family around Malaysia can come watch me in KL. So guys, so do follow Adli Goldenboy Hafidz Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. So I will share with you guys the plan for my next fight, which is January for my world title fight. So I really hope that Malaysian will support me because I'm creating another history, not in my life, but for my country, and also Johor, and also my family, my friends. So I really need support for you guys, for me to achieve the dreams. Because if I win, you all also win.
I have to agree with that. I have to agree with that, man. So, guys, please do check out Adli Goldenboy Hafidz's Instagram. Get all the news there. His Twitter as well. His Facebook. We as Malaysians, I would say, we as Sembang Sihat, as SihatSihat, we want to wish you the best.
Thank you very much.
Bring home the gold for our country. Thank you so much. Yep.
Right.
So, guys, I think that's all from us at Sembang Sihat by SihatSihat. Just stay sihat forever, guys. See ya. We're out.
Okay.